Listen closely. This isn't just another heads up. What's unfolding above us right now, as the moon slips into Libra, it's not some gentle cosmic ballet. Forget that. This is a dimensional doorway cracking open, and the energy pouring through. It's ancient, it's powerful, and it demands your attention before it's too late. We are standing right at the edge, the very threshold of the pink moon portal. Have you felt it? That weird hum beneath the surface of reality? Maybe an emotional roller coaster you can't explain? Sudden flashes of knowing things you shouldn't? Or perhaps people drifting into or out of your life like cosmic chess pieces? Tell me right now. In the comments, type "shifting" if you've felt that strange pull lately, because you're not imagining it. This isn't just any pink moon. No. The energy coiling up right now, it's got a weight, a potency we haven't seen in years. The universe itself is recalibrating, preparing for a massive energy download that's going to touch every single soul on this rock, whether they're awake to it or not. And if you've been feeling off, maybe thrown off balance, maybe weirdly sensitive, maybe like time itself is bending around you, keep listening. There is a very specific reason this is hitting you right now. I'll break that down in a moment, so don't you dare go anywhere. But first, you need to grasp the gravity of what's happening. This isn't just a pretty moon in the sky, folks. This is a fundamental shift in reality. And frankly, most people are sleepwalking right into it. The moon swells, nearly full. Each night, it gets brighter, pulling not just on the oceans, but on the very tides within you. And mark my words, by April 10th, when this pink moon hits its absolute peak, it's going to unleash a wave of energy so intense, so transformative, it will permanently alter the trajectory you are on. But here's the critical part. There's a hidden dynamic playing out, something most channels, most voices aren't even touching upon. And if you miss this subtle undercurrent, you could find yourself knocked sideways by forces you didn't even know existed. Because while the world stays glued to the usual chaos, the noise, the distractions, something monumental is taking shape in the cosmos. So, lean in. Let me give you the 7 critical intel drops you absolutely must integrate before April 10th slams onto the calendar. Number 1. The cosmic scales are judging. Forget gentle balancing. The moon sliding into Libra, the sign of the scales, isn't a polite suggestion. It's a reckoning. Right now, everything is being weighed. Your relationships, are they fair? Your choices, are they aligned with your soul? The truth you live versus the comfortable lies you tell yourself. Nothing escapes this cosmic audit. Libra's energy is meticulously, almost surgically, sifting through every corner of your existence, shining a harsh light where things have tipped into imbalance. Have you been pouring from an empty cup, burning the candle at both ends until there's nothing left but wick and smoke? Have you been trapped in your head, analyzing everything while your heart screams for attention? The scales know. They don't guess, they know. And they are reflecting back to you with brutal honesty exactly where the deficits lie. This isn't just about your job or your bank account. It's deeper. It's the internal scales too. The energy you've carried, resentment, fear, unspoken desires, the thought loops you're trapped in, the emotions you've shoved down. It's all rising to the surface. And in these few days, right now, leading up to that April 10th peak, you have this vanishingly rare window, a chance to see these imbalances with stark clarity, and more importantly, to act, to make the adjustments, the course corrections, before that portal fully swings open, because make no mistake, once it does, the balance you've established or failed to establish in these crucial days, that becomes your new baseline, your new reality. The choices you make now, they're not just for today. They are laying the foundational stones for your entire future path. So pay attention. What feels off? What feels heavy? What relationships drain you? What responsibilities feel like shackles? The cosmic scales aren't subtle right now. They are screaming the answers at you. Where in your life do you feel the scales tipping? Tell me one area in the comments below. Number 2. Your body knows first. Stop doubting yourself. Those strange twinges, the weird sleep patterns, the sudden fatigue or bursts of energy, you are not imagining it. Your physical body, your vessel, is the first responder to this incoming energetic tidal wave. It's already reacting to the pink moon's frequency, and it might be doing things that defy logic. Maybe you're waking bolt upright between 3 and 4 a.m., that infamous witching hour, feeling parched like no amount of water is enough, experiencing odd pressure in your head, around your temples or third eye, or maybe waves of emotion, sadness, joy, anger, wash over you for no apparent reason. And your dreams, have they become hyper-realistic, almost more solid than your waking life? This isn't random. This is your physical form undergoing a profound recalibration. It's tuning itself like a sensitive instrument to the higher, finer frequency of this pink moon portal. Think of it like this. Your energetic field is getting an upgrade, and your body is the hardware trying to keep up with the new software download. Some people are reporting intense energy surges, followed by crashes that leave them needing deep rest. Others find their taste buds changing. Foods once loved now seem repulsive, while strange cravings emerge. Heightened senses are common too. Smells become more pungent. Colors almost vibrate. Sounds cut through the usual fog. Your body isn't breaking down. It's breaking through. It's activating dormant codes, ancient wisdom embedded in your very DNA. The more conscious you are of these signals, the smoother this transition will be. Don't fight your body's intelligence right now. If it screams for rest, rest. If it urges you to move, dance, stretch, then move. If you feel dehydrated, hydrate like your life depends on it, because energetically, it just might. Trust the signals. Your body holds an ancient map, and right now, it's lighting up the path forward. Comment "upgrade" below if you recognize these physical shifts happening to you. Number 3. Relationships under cosmic review. Have you noticed the strange synchronicities in your connections lately? People from your deep past suddenly popping into your head, followed by a text message out of the blue. Unexpected run-ins with someone you haven't seen in years. Or maybe intense, magnetic new connections forming almost overnight, feeling instantly familiar. Listen, this is not coincidence. This is the Libra energy, amplified, working directly on the relational grid of your life. Libra governs partnerships, harmony, the delicate dance of connection. And with Venus, the planet ruling love, beauty, and values, preparing to station direct around April 12th, just after the peak, we are smack bang in the middle of a cosmic relationship audit unlike anything most have ever experienced. The people being highlighted in your life right now, brought to the forefront of your mind, or literally showing up on your doorstep, they aren't random encounters. These are souls holding karmic contracts with you. Soul agreements that demand attention, resolution, or completion before you can fully step through that pink moon gateway. Some of you will feel an irresistible pull towards new souls, connections that feel destined, easy, like you've known them forever. Others will feel a pressing, undeniable urge to finally clear the air with someone from the past, to speak unspoken truths, forgive or seek forgiveness. And for some, this period will bring stark clarity that certain bonds, no matter how comfortable or familiar, have served their purpose. Releasing them with gratitude and love becomes non-negotiable. Pay ruthless attention to who emerges now. Pay attention to the themes of the conversations that arise, the sudden revelations that bubble up. The universe isn't being subtle, it's orchestrating the precise interactions needed to prepare your heart, your energy field, for the next chapter. Because after April 10th, understand this: your entire relationship landscape will be permanently reconfigured. The connections truly aligned with your soul's path forward will solidify, deepen, become anchors. Those that aren't, they will naturally sometimes abruptly fall away. This is cosmic restructuring at its finest, and it's happening whether you're consciously participating or not. Number 4, the veil thins to nothing. This is the part that slips past most people. In the potent days leading right up to the pink moon peak, something profound happens to the very fabric of reality. The normally solid boundaries between this dimension and others. They become porous, thin, almost transparent. Maybe you've already felt whispers of it. Moments where time seems to warp, stretching out impossibly long or collapsing in on itself. Synchronicities so bizarre, so perfectly timed, they defy all probability, objects seemingly moving on their own, or just that nagging, unshakable feeling that the reality you woke up in isn't quite the same one you fell asleep in. Trust that feeling. It's not paranoia, it's perception. The veil between dimensions is thinning dramatically, daily. And around April the 9th, the day just before the peak, it will likely be at its thinnest point in years, maybe decades. What does this mean for you? It means unprecedented access. Access to other timelines, other potentials, other versions of your own life path. Those vivid dreams, they might be literal glimpses into parallel realities you could choose. Those sudden downloads of insight, ideas that seem to come from nowhere. That could be your higher self, your future self, reaching back through the thinning veil with critical guidance. Some experience this as intense déjà vu. Others feel a profound, unexplainable nostalgia for times or places they've never consciously known. Still others might notice technology glitching wildly around them, lights flickering, objects appearing or disappearing. This thinning isn't just a weird side effect, it's preparation. It's acclimatizing you to a multidimensional awareness. It's showing you that reality is far more fluid, far more malleable than you've been led to believe, because this thinning veil is setting the stage for a profound choice. A choice about which frequency, which timeline you intend to anchor into when that pink moon portal reaches maximum intensity on April 10th. On that day, the reality you've been inhabiting and the reality your soul is calling you towards, they will converge, align, and you will have a fleeting, powerful opportunity to consciously step from one stream into the other. But you have to be awake. You have to be aware. The signs, the glitches, the whispers through the veil, they are the breadcrumbs. You just need to open your eyes and see them. Number 5, your inner compass to activates. loudly. Something has fundamentally shifted within your own consciousness. That quiet, inner knowing, that gut feeling, the voice of intuition you may be used to dismiss, it's finding its volume. And in these critical days, leading up to April 10th, it's likely becoming impossible to ignore. This isn't just a hunch anymore. This is your higher self, the eternal, non-physical part of you, stepping firmly into the driver's seat. It's preparing you, guiding you, protecting you through this monumental shift. The part of you that exists beyond linear time, beyond the illusion of separation, the part that holds the blueprint for your soul's journey, it's speaking directly. No more whispers. You might find yourself suddenly knowing things with absolute certainty, things you have no logical way of knowing. Clear, direct guidance might drop into your mind about decisions that felt impossible just weeks ago. Insights about your true purpose, your path forward, might land with the force of revelation. Why now? Because your consciousness itself is expanding. It's being upgraded to handle the higher frequencies flooding the planet via this pink moon portal. Your awareness is being lifted, elevated, allowing you to perceive the subtle energies, the hidden patterns, the deeper truths that were previously veiled. Some might hear this as an actual voice, internal or seemingly external. Others feel it as a profound sense of rightness or wrongness settling in their heart or solar plexus. Still others receive guidance through repeating numbers, symbolic encounters, or uncanny coincidences. However it shows up for you, know this: the guidance flooding in right now is tailor-made. It is precisely what you need to hear, to know, to do, in order to navigate this transition and align with your most optimal timeline. This isn't random mental chatter. This is sacred communication. This is divine intervention in real time. Your soul is pulling out all the stops to make sure you don't miss the turn. Listen, trust, follow. Your inner compass is calibrated perfectly for this journey. Number 6, hidden potential ignites. Forget gentle blooming. This pink moon isn't just illuminating your path, it's igniting dormant potential within you. Think about the name, Pink Moon, often linked to the blooming phlox flowers, symbols of vibrant new life emerging after dormancy. Right now, aspects of you, gifts, talents, abilities you barely knew you possessed, are being activated by this potent cosmic energy. Aspects of yourself that have been lying latent, waiting for precisely this energetic signature, this specific cosmic alignment, are now waking up. Suddenly find yourself irresistibly drawn to painting, writing, music, things you never considered before, discovering latent healing abilities, a sensitivity to energy, an intuitive touch, or perhaps experiencing sudden, startling clarity about your life's work, a purpose that transforms everything. This isn't wishful thinking, it's activation, and it's not random. The potentials awakening within you now are precisely what your soul intended to bring forth, aligned with what the collective needs, what your unique contribution is meant to be. The pink moon is acting like a cosmic amplifier, boosting the signal of your unique soul frequency, making it undeniable, forcing it to the surface. You might feel this physically, tingling in your hands or feet, pressure at your crown chakra, a warmth spreading through your heart. You might find yourself spontaneously enrolling in courses, devouring books on new subjects, skills that once seemed daunting, now feeling strangely accessible. This is evolution happening within your lifetime, within weeks. This is your consciousness pushing past old limitations, This is your hidden power, breaking free, demanding expression. And listen carefully. After April 10th, after you move through this portal, these awakened gifts, these activated abilities, they don't just go back to sleep. They are integrating. They are becoming a permanent expansion of who you are, tools for the next stage of your journey. Number 7. The portal closes fast. Act now. This is perhaps the most critical piece of intel I can give you. Understand this. The Pink Moon portal, this extraordinary window of opportunity, is not open indefinitely. The energy is peaking, yes, but the doorway itself, it closes, and it closes fast. What you choose to do or not do in these immediate days leading up to and peaking on April 10th, it literally determines everything that comes next. The energy surging now offers a rare chance for a quantum leap, a possibility to shift from your current reality, with its limitations and struggles, directly into the timeline your soul has been yearning for. One dramatic, powerful shift. But here's the catch. It is not automatic. It is not guaranteed. It is a potentiality that hinges entirely on your awareness, your choices, your willingness to engage consciously. If you spend these next crucial days lost in distraction, numb, resistant, clinging to the old, the portal will still open. The energy will still flood the planet. You'll feel the ripples, see the changes in the world, but you won't consciously step through. You'll miss the personal transformation, the timeline jump that was available. You'll be on the shore, watching the ship sail. But if you stay present, if you pay meticulous attention to the signs, the whispers, the body signals, if you listen to that activated inner guidance, and crucially, if you take aligned action based on that guidance, then you will step through. You will consciously walk into a version of your life that feels radically different, profoundly aligned, like coming home to a place you always knew existed but couldn't quite find. This is why I felt compelled to bring this message forward with such urgency. Because by April 11th, the peak will be passing. The intense energetic opening will begin to narrow. The specific opportunity for this particular quantum leap, facilitated by this pink moon in Libra, will be fading. The cosmic tide will turn. So what must you do? Simple, but not easy. Stay present. Anchor yourself in the now. Stay aware. Notice everything. Inner sensations, outer synchronicities. Follow the nudges, the intuitive hits, the signs, the guidance. Make the changes your inner voice is screaming for. Have those difficult conversations. Release the energetic dead weight, the job, the relationship, the mindset that keeps you small. Let go. The universe has orchestrated this precise cosmic timing for souls genuinely ready to evolve, ready to shed the old skin and embrace a higher frequency of being. The only question left is, so are you one of them? The pink moon is rising. The portal is cracking wide open. What happens next is entirely up to you. If you made it this far, your attention is deeply appreciated. This energy is intense, and processing it takes focus. If this resonated, if it sparked something within you, consider hitting that subscribe button. Your support helps get these crucial messages out. And please share your experiences. What are you feeling? What signs are you seeing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until the next critical update, stay aware, stay aligned, and take care. Subscribe for more insights as these shifts continue to unfold.